The next guest has to go now. Ladies and gentlemen, Renu is from Made by Momma.
This too shall pass. This is advice that my father-in-law would give us whenever we come to him with our problems. And it really was the best advice, because sometimes life is hard, but then it gets better. In September of 2012, my young, vibrant father-in-law was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. My in-laws lived in Ontario, and I would travel once a month with my 2 children to provide some support at home and in the hospital. I was juggling an infant and a toddler's basic needs, as well as this highly emotional time in our family. When Dad passed away, our family and our friends took over. They were our village. They fed us, they comforted us, they took care of our children. I can't imagine how anyone can get through a crisis without a support system. My name is Renu, and I'm a board director with Made by Momma. We provide wholesome, nourishing meals as well as in-home support for families who are experiencing crisis or adversity in their lives. Made by Momma is 100% volunteer run. We're the only local organization that provides meals, in-home support, and baby essentials. Anyone can self-refer to Made by Momma. We recently helped a young mom who had no support as she was undergoing an aggressive chemotherapy. When our in-home support volunteer arrived at her home, she was lying on the floor, too sick from treatment to move. Her baby sat beside her, wearing only a diaper, eating dry cereal. Our volunteer came equipped with healthy meals for the both of them, and she stayed and played with the baby so that mom could rest. We create a village. We empower families to move forward again. From the year 2012 to 2015, we saw a 71% increase in the number of families that Made by Momma helped. This year, we're on track to helping 1,500 families. That's a 100% increase from last year. 1,500 families, that's 6,000 people, and that just scratches the surface. Today, I'm here to ask for $50,000 to expand on our NICU Family Meals Program, where we provide healthy, microwavable meals for families who have babies admitted into the neonatal intensive care unit or the NICU of local hospitals. The volunteers at Made by Momma have one thing in common. They know how hard it can be to raise a family during the best of times. The truth is, no one can go at it alone. Made by Momma matters because we create a village so that when families are experiencing a crisis, they can know that this too shall pass. Thank you.
Well done. Susan, are you crying again?
This is a lot of pressure.
I know. Wait till the judging starts, Lord. What'd you think?
Wonderfully delivered a pitch, very compelling. Wow, where do I begin? Listen, you told us your impact. You told us what the pitch and what $50,000 would mean for you. I found it very relatable. I think it's an area that is maybe not focused on right now. Not a lot of focus is exactly from my perspective, but I found that a lot of people would, I thought it would be relatable to a lot of people. So wonderful job, very good.
Evan, you're a serial volunteer in our community. What did you think of this volunteer's pitch?
Well, the social impact to me, it sounds like it's focused on families at their most vulnerable point, which is exactly where I would want time and treasure to be focused on when people really need the help. And that came through so clearly in the example you spoke of. And also, 1,500 families, the multiplier effect, 4 people per family, 6,000 people. And so within our city, that's a big number of folks. It's a big percentage. So I think the social impact you laid out really well.
Jeremy, last picture, last word.
A lot of pressure. I have some friends who are just going through that early family stage, and they have kids, and occasionally I'll get a call that they say, I'm pulling out my hair over here, I need some help. And I couldn't imagine doing that without friends around me, or without that safety network, without a social circle. So I'm really glad that you guys are doing this work. Well done, and you got me excited during the pitch, so that's a good sign.
Renu Chandarani from Made by Momma.